I'm wrong, guys. I believe Diamond Sword is Conc Punch, and sorry, Conc Block, and Shazpunch is on Blood Eagle. Or did I have that backwards?
I believe you're right.
All right. Well, otherwise this would be an interesting cast as everyone will
Oh
be backwards.
no!
Anyway, looking over at the Diamond Sword base, I don't know if we have the stream up right now, but if we don't, that's okay.
We do.
I will just is it on Tribescast 1?
It is on Tribescast 1. We are on the main channel. You are talking to the world. Kratos, go with the New Bloods Tourney.
All right, here we go at New Bloods Tournament. We're looking over the Diamond Sword base. We got, looks like the flag is pretty stable here. Residents coming in, trying to put some harassment here. I don't see any cappers coming in right now, so this might be, the coordination might be a little bit off here. Looking over at the Blood Eagle base, we got and A2N47 trying to get in there for a cap. Mr. Liquid coming in, some clearing a little bit after the capper came in there. Again, the coordination here is a little bit off, but you know, these are new teams. Everyone's still trying to work out the kinks, and Lord knows it's quite difficult trying to get this communication and coordination to be solid when you have so many players trying to come together to crash that stand. You gotta have the light offense, heavy offense coming in, crashing that stand just seconds before you got your capper coming in. Looking over the Diamond Sword base, we got Samot. I don't know how to say that name. He's coming in.
That's Thomas B.
Thomas D. All right, Thomas D. coming in from the far back. He's coming in to grab the flag. Looks like he overshot it on Tartarus. These flag routes are new for a lot of people. It can be very difficult to try to get these capper routes solidified, but he's in there. The light offense was able to keep that flag stand down. So Thomas D is out, and he's moving across that hill, but he's got two defense on him, and he goes down to get that flag retrieved, and the flag is reset for the Diamond Sword side.
Yeah, I'm recognizing a lot of these names. So Thomas B. Janksor got that return there. Another person from the community that we recognize. It's often in these streams. And I see we've got somebody named Homesick Placenta. That's funny.
That's a great name.
Yeah. We're always like Burt Reynolds and Boogie Nights. You know, those are great names. And they are great names. As yeah, Tartarus is one of those maps where it takes a while for people to make their approaches and runs and so forth. So we got to see it last night, and we're seeing it again here as it looks like Thomas B is setting up on a run in the backfield here, going underneath that weird little structure thing, and getting stopped by zombie dogs, heavy on flag. Nice play there. Very strong play with the HOF on both sides. Homesick Placenta doing the honors for the Blood Eagle guys. Oh, we may have lost Kratos. I'm not sure.
Sorry, no, the advertisement for Quiznos was screaming in my ear just now. So I'm not sure what's going on in the game right now, but I really want a meatball sub.
I know those things are shockingly effective. Now, we're still scoreless here on Tartarus as we near the 21-minute mark. Shazpunch and Conc Block. Did I? Oh my God, I did. I said Conc Block. I totally said Conc Block.
I think they chose that name on purpose to get us to try to mess up their names. But anyway, we got
Absolutely.
Thomas D heading out here. He's got the flag. He's almost back home, but it looks like the flag is gone on their side. Looking over at the Diamond Sword, they're trying to secure it right now for a flag standoff. I believe the first flag standoff of the day. A second 47 is almost back to his base. He looks like he's home clear, but he's extremely low on life. One little snipe will take him out, but he is not challenged right now. But he needs his defense here. His whole base is pretty much empty of Diamond Sword. He needs the help. He's given the flag to his Hoff, zombie dogs, but looks like Resonance is coming in there as a medium, as a raider. He's not going to be able to get that Nitron off, which is absolutely the best way you can get the flag free from a heavy. Unfortunately, he's going to have to chain him down. They got the light offense are both opting to choose to be raider instead of light. But it looks like they killed him down. They took him down with the plasma gun, and then the flag is free.
Oh, they got a return.
The flag is returned. Will Jankster be able to get it in time? No, he got Nitron the last second. That flag is free and loose and far away from that base. Very nice. Diamond Sword was able to get that retrieved last second.
Dr. Face Doctor with a huge return there. That was going to be a score for sure. But it stays 0-0 here as we go under 20 minutes. Still lots of time to make something happen here for both these teams, Kratos.
Absolutely. Very nice play. Very, very nice and even. That's what I like to see about Tribes. A good Tribes game, a lot of back and forth, a lot of last-second clutch esports games, plays, I mean. And those are some key trigger words I just want to throw out there because, hey, this is clutch esports, right? Highlander coming in right now for that capture. Nice, easy capture there for Blood Eagle.
And it's 1-0, and yeah, very nice on that one.
Just to be clear here, Winters, for the spectate bug, we still need to jump into the game once in a while. Is that correct?
That is, well, you just have to do it once at the beginning of the game and make the game think that you're totally going to play for one of the teams and then go to spectate.
I think I am. At least mentally, I am playing for one of the teams, but I cannot say which because that would be biased.
Well, I can't say which just because I'm not exactly entirely sure. But they're both playing very well, I must say, and getting some good plays off here. It's Tartarus, every time we've seen it, man, seems to be not the most fast, high-scoring kind of map.
That's what I like about it. I like it when they can keep it slow and just, you know, okay, like, we gotta go fast. This is Tribes, gotta go fast. But I like it that you can keep the game pace slow, so that way you can, you're not having like constant back to front routes where you basically can't even chase, you can't even follow. These giant hills in the middle do help alleviate that a little bit by slowing down the cappers, making it somewhat possible to chase them. At the Blood Eagle base here, we got Dr. Faint's Doctor putting a lot of pressure here on the flag stand. That Hoth is off the flag stand after Matthew the Infiltrator continuing to put pressure there on that flag stand, keeping it nice and clear. But where is the Diamond Sword Capper? Now would have been the best, just now would have been the best time for that Capper to come in. But it looks like I don't see the Capper in sight, so it looks like Blood Eagle will be able to take down all of that offense and secure their flag.
Yep, iPope gets the return. It's 17.5 minutes left, and we're still 1-0 here. But here comes some guys coming in on the runs, looks like.
Let's take a look at the lineup for a second. Blood Eagle, which I believe is Shazpunch, is running a very heavy Raider offense. I believe they're doing a triple Raider, a 3-Raider offense with a Pathfinder, and for their defense, looks like they have a Chaser and a Sentinel Sniper, and a Soldier and a Doombringer. Pretty bread and butter type of strategy here.
Yeah, triple Raider. So hot right now, isn't it? Yeah.
Absolutely. One of the strongest things about the Raiders is just their raw dueling power. They got really good chain guns. You got that shield pack to keep you alive longer, gives you more survivability. So one of the best things you can do.
And it helps to have a capper like Thomas B, because he got that in underneath or just right on top of Zombie Dogs, who was right on the flag ready to knock him out. He goes all the way with it coast to coast and gets the cap, though, to make it 2-0. What a play. And, yeah, he definitely had some help with the Raiders doing work clearing. That's definitely a viable role right now, probably the most important for offense.
Yep, looks like Diamond Sword's really going to have to get their offense coordinated to get those attacks to be working with their capper at the same time. Now here we got Thomas D again. Blood Eagle heading out there with the flag. This could be the third cap for them if he can make it out. But iPope is closing that distance really fast. We got a one-on-one high-speed chasing duel here, but a Doombringer missile takes him out. The Saber Launcher for the win. Frees the flag. iPope is here for the retrieve, resetting the Diamond Sword flag.
Yeah, some pretty interesting things happening there, and who's setting up now? It looks like a second 47 does have the flag and is loose with it. Getting some chain fire though, and it's going to take him out. Homesick Placenta doing a little Doombringer chasing, and Janksor is going to be there to sit on this flag for a little bit and keep it out in the field while they set up on their runs on the other side.
Looking over at the Diamond Sword base, Blood Eagle is doing a great job with that triple Raider, putting tons of pressure there on the flag stand. But it looks like they're slowly dying out. I mean, triple Raider is a great strategy, but it can only work for so long because you got those free respawns. The home team will always keep respawning and coming back, pounding down those Raiders. That capper needs to get in there during that small window when it's open.
Yes, and thank you, Arvella, in the chat room, Tribescast Zone, for solving the mystery. Conc Block is Blood Eagle. They were the stream team for Area 51. That's why I recognize them. They all hang out, or a lot of them met in Area 51 stream, and they got together. They're sort of new guys who wanted to get into the game, stream team, and now that the stream team isn't running, a lot of them, I guess, went on to do Conc Block. That's awesome.
There we go, folks. Turns out Conc Block is on Blood Eagle, and Shazpunch is on Diamond Sword. I think I had it backwards at the beginning, but that's okay.
I
Welcome
probably
to
did
esports.
too, man. Yeah. Well, now we know, and we won't forget ever. I
Yes.
promise.
I have a notepad in front of me. It helps a lot. Paper and pencil. Well,
Me
right
too.
now, all is quiet on both fronts here as both teams, both flag stands are stabilizing right now. Looks like the offense reset for the Diamond Sword team. Mr. Liquid is coming in here and putting pressure, but a little bit early. It looks like he came in there on his own, a little bit desaved from the rest of the offense.
Yep, and I don't know. It's one of those long developing kind of things, yeah, because the flag sat out long enough in the field to go back on the timer, which is a good amount of time to not have that pressure coming in. But here comes Thomas B setting up on a run. And another thing, Tartarus is one of those maps where the cap routes seem to be mostly kind of out in the boonies, and then you come around, and he's coming around here to an empty stand, or at least clear enough for him to get loose with 218 health and get past the drainage ditch and up and over. Mr. Liquid is there to put some shots on him, though. This could be dangerous, but no, he's going to make it back to the stand and get this cap, and that's going to make it 3-0 in favor of Conc Block.
Conc Block's doing a great job, I gotta say. It's just really showing with their coordination on that flag stand. They're absolutely keeping it very hectic and very miserable for the Diamond Sword team. It's making their lives very tough right now. One thing I gotta say though about the 8s versus 7s, one advantage for one counter to the Triple Raider offense that 8s has, 8v8 has, that 7v7 doesn't have, is that usually you're gonna have 3 defense and 4 offense in a 7s game. In an 8s game, you got 4. You get the option to have 4 and 4. So it actually gives a lot more flexibility for the defense to fight off that Triple Raider offense. So that's one thing that I like about 8s. It gives it a little more flexibility to fight off that Triple Raider offense. However, it looks like that Diamond Sword is going to need to pick up the pace on that, be able to outduel those Raiders because their flag stand is still under attack all the time.
Yeah, they've got their stay-at-home guy with zombie dogs, and he's doing a great job. And you got iPope kind of loose and free doing stuff for them. But yeah, these guys are having a lot of success at the point of contact there on the stand. And but we've seen some interesting things so far from Shazpunch. Maybe they can. We'll see how they do on some of the other maps too. I'm not sure what 3 maps we'll be doing in this particular match tonight.
It'll be a trip of discovery for both of us, Winters, as we find out what
Indeed.
the maps will be. Looks like we got Uberprofen in the midfield here, laying down a lot of mortar spam here on the Blood Eagle base, putting lots of long-range pressure. Whenever there's a Hoth, having heavy offense is not a bad idea to do that long-range spam. Jangzor is coming out. He's being peeled off of the defense, forced to come out here to deal with that heavy O. Thinning out their defense very slightly, but now would be the opportune time for other Raiders and other types of offense, light offense, to come in here and try to seal the deal on that flag stand and keep it clear. A second 47 coming in for that grab, slightly misses it, and he gets taken down by a mine. So the Diamond Sword offense is coming to a reset right now.
I love the way you say forced to deal with a heavy hoe. It's like you're narrating my life. Anyway, Thomas B has got this one off the stand, and not much help this time. He's in it's Danger Town as he heads through the sewage drain and up and around. And Aftermathy is here. Aftermathy. Yeah, I like that name. Okay. These are great names. He and Dr. Face Doctor are there to try to give some pressure. Mr. Liquid comes in with an E-grab, a very nice E-grab, and Thomas B goes after him himself and gets the return himself. And
do it yourself.
Yeah. And he's going to get this cap. He's the all-in-one guy on that one, and it's 4-0. Conc Block with 10 minutes left in the round. Wow, Kratos.
That was very beautiful play by Thomas D. I mean, if there's one MVP from this match, I say it's going to be Thomas D. Playing offense and defense. Capper, chaser, you know, father, lover, who knows what other roles he fills in. But this guy is a man of many faces, and he successfully pulled off offense and defense all in the same play.
Yeah, this is part of the fun of these New Bloods games. We've seen some standout players that are definitely ones to watch. Hopefully a lot of these teams will stay together and keep doing their thing, because it's so good to see. There were, even after people dropped out, there were still a lot more people in the New Bloods tourney than in some of the big-time tourneys that are going on right now. So it's cool to see that kind of new interest coming into the game, because it's such a cool game. And here's Thomas B to do another one. He's got plenty of health this time. Somehow he managed to come out fairly unscathed. There's 705 health as he's heading back to the base. Nobody there to meet him except his people, and he gets the cap and makes it 5-0. This first round goes to Conc Block.
Congratulations, good game to Conc Block. Their triple raider offense with impeccable coordination really paid off and made it very easy for Thomas B to get through there every time. I now see the backwards name Thomas B. I don't know, maybe it was leftover alcohol from last night, but I was reading that saying like, is his real name Thomas B or something? How do people know that's Thomas B?
How did you get that? But if you look at the kills quick, Homesick Placenta playing that heavy on flag had 40 kills.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Everybody who came his way. Master Chief also was doing heavy-duty offense for them. Just on all fronts, great capper, great heavy on flag, great raider offense.
Yeah, definitely got to give the nod to their defense as well. And when you can get them both working like that, wow. And we'll see how they do in this next round. We're on Arx Novena. I don't know if we are for realsies or not, though, guys.
Let's find out if we are for realsies. Is this for realsies? How do you even spell that? I think I just spelled realizes.
He said, yes, I don't know, or no. We have our choice of answers there. I like the way these guys think.
Oh, okay. They're going to be dueling to pick sides for the next map, and they're going to rotate right after. I do enjoy the New Blood style of having a friendly gentleman's duel in the beginning to pick sides for every map. It does take a little bit more time, but it's kind of like one of those, you send your champion, I'll send my champion, and let's see what happens. Kind of like a la Troy.
Yeah, I love it. It gets people hype. It gets me hype. Here we go. I wonder who it's going to be to do the honors. It's Zombie Dogs versus Aftermathy.
I'm looking.
No,
oh, okay.
yeah,
I see it. I see where it's happening. Underneath the aqueduct. Ooh, it looks like they're getting a little bit close there, a little bit dangerous. Looks like we got a little West Side Story here as both teams take line up on the outsides. Looking over here, it looks like Aftermathy is choosing to be the infiltrator to come from death from above here, from top of the aqueduct. I think he's going to have the high ground here. I'm not sure how this is going to be starting off, though, if they're going to be starting in the same area or not. Yes. All right, nade is thrown. I think that was a starting grenade. And they're almost off. They're choosing to attack at each other with some really mean stares. It's a very powerful OP weapon to stare down your opponent. And
it looks like West Side Story or that Michael Jackson video.
Which one? He has videos that look kind of like this.
There was that one beat at where, you know, the gang guys, he made them stop fighting and start dancing.
Why can't
that's how powerful he was.
That is really how you solve the world's problems, folks. You gotta just put your differences aside, and can't we all just dance along? Alright, who do you think this fight is against? Because it looks like they might be changing to Kelazun and Homesick Placenta. I'm not sure. Well, it looks like we're about to start anyway. A nade was thrown, and it looks like... Wait,
Well,
I
while
guess.
they figure it out, we got a question in the chat. Where can somebody join an EU team? I would say go to sandboxclan.net. They've got a whole mentoring and partnering thing set up where they will hook you up with the team and mentor you, train you up with some of the leading players of the game, and put you in a ladder to play against people and have fun and stuff. So it's a good way